Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. The Yanks aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Garrett Cole is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Stepping into the box, Mark Payton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cincinnati, the center fielder, Mark Payton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 107.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
In is Joey Votto now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Aquino has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they got it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Still only 1 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Molly, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas has it. Throw won't get him.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
And too hard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the Reds nothing. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. In the air now out to left field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away.
That is it. The second baseman, Mike.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who's come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Mike Moustakas swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. One strike now from Cole. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Peyton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
In now, Torres. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're in front 4.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Aquino, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his third season as a major league player. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. And now pitch on the way. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category.
4.
Standing in now, Mike Ford.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's 1 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. The 0-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in once again, Mark Payton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey. 0-1.
1 strike now from Cole.
One ball, 2 strikes. Count. Nope. That's inside.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, JT Realmuto. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Jose De Leon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jose De Leon.
Aaron Judge will be the first one to greet him, as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Aquino moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. 3 runs already home here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Outside, 2-1. On the ground towards second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 9-0.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, JT Realmuto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Eight runs already in this inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch to short. Galvis is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, here we're in a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 13 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Mike Ford.
The first baseman.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 16-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Left side of the infield into the shift. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. 1 out. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 50th pitch of the game on its way, and he fouls this one off. Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1, still 16-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
Set
Yankees,
now for the bottom of the
the
5th,
third baseman,
and striding into the plate,
Miguel
it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. To short, hit hard. The second for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
The left fielder,
Really
number
good
11.
pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. And
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, as it remains a 16-0 ball game. Ready now, Freddie Galvis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Galvis behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now. But that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone. Into the box now, Mark Payton.
as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Still 16-0. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. No outs, nobody on. Popped him up. Galvis has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Torres will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Singled homer run in his last time up. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Joey Votto. And right into the shift. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Mike Ford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mike Ford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now batting, Miguel Andujar. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. But that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, Number 44.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Raisel Iglesias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He went deep last time up, hit to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder at the track. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Pedro Strop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Pedro Strop.
Aaron Judge will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. From the stretch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. At the plate, Mike Ford. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 19-0. In now, Tucker Barnhart, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
The center fielder, number 34, Mark Payton.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Mark Payton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Jesse Winker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Joey Votto is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And it's fouled away. The Reds down to their last strike. And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only one single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
19-1 the final today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole with his 4th win this season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Tyler Mahle allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees